This is going to be a relatively short stream. It was 2 hours last night, probably only be about an hour tonight. Mainly because I've got to go to bed early. Yeah, I know. I'm hardcore. I'm getting up early in the morning. I've got work. I've got to be up at 5:30 to go to work. So yeah. But basically, what I'd like to do with these Breath of the Wild, I kind of want it to be to sort of form a comprehensive playthrough. Um, so anytime I play Breath of the Wild, I'm streaming it. That's the plan. I mean, whether that'll pan out that way, I don't know. But so yeah, I mean, even if I've got to grind for rupees for 2 hours, you'll see that if you're watching. And if you're not watching, you won't see it. I mean, that's how life works, isn't it? Okay, so the story so far, basically, there's this old bloke and we're trying to nick his hang glider. So, in order to do that, he was like, "Oh, bring me one great orb," and I brought him a great orb, and he's like, "No, bring me 4 great orbs, actually." And I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" But I did it, and now he's like, "Oh, fine, meet me at the Temple of Time. I will give you my hang glider, honest." I don't believe him. Yeah, that's the upshot of it. How many times can someone lie to you before? Yeah. Ah, thank you, Zelda. Yeah, I considered watching Misky, but I wanted to play a game, and I've already said that I want to stream all of the game. So yeah. But yeah, do say hi to her from me. Thank you for the host. Hey Dave, here for a few minutes till dinner's ready. I mean, what are your priorities, Dave? If you're not watching me, come on, mate, play the game. No, I'm playing the game. You're just watching. Got through the cold bit a lot quicker than you. Yeah, that's because I did it a second time. Because that bit I had already done once before, so I was able to kind of be a bit sneaky about it. Trust me, the first time I did it was excruciating. Bum, 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 bum. Multitasking, eating. See, that's how to do it, Dave. I mean, I don't want to question you a lot. I'm glad you came, but if you can't eat and watch a stream, I mean, what are you even doing with your life? What are you doing what are any of us doing with our lives? I'm playing video games and pretending it's entertainment. I mean, bloody hell, guys. So I'm like 90% sure that where I want to be is the Temple of Time. 2 hands exactly. Well, unless his other hand, Just saying, we can't see Dave. We don't know where his other hand is. It is entertainment, says Zelda in caps. But I have to be social and go eat with the wife. I mean, did we not cover this yesterday? I'm sure. I come before your wife often. I mean, I'm not saying I'm sleeping with your wife, but I'm also not saying that. And I really am going to try and stop the peacock and gambling. The way I said that then was very, very. I mean, I'm me. I'm just me. It's not a fair point, Zelda. It's not a fair point at all. My mum used to cook for me all the time. And did I then have dinner with her? No. I would get it, go back up to my room, and that would be it. Thank you for the hosts. Lastly, suggest Jenny, Patriarchy, Gavin, Jew. I don't know if any of you are actually watching it, but, thanks. I don't know if any of you actually intended to host. Also, Grax Bishop and Tom Mayhew, who also hosted, and I'm grateful to you all for the added exposure. What is it that I desire? Heart container or stamina vessel? It's definitely a heart container. You did cover that, and that's exactly why I can't have the stream on while she's in the room. I can be wife friendly. You know, just because I'm bitter. If she cooked dinner for you, I have to say, Zelda, my mum used to cook for me, and I would just take it straight upstairs, go play video games. Heart container all the way, absolutely. I mean, it is nice to be able to climb a bit higher, but it is also nice to not die straight away. Get up here quickly. You had to sit with... I mean... annoyingly, now I have to sit with family. If my mum cooks, I sit down at the dinner table with her, even though we've both been sitting in the same room for the last, 8 hours. That might have been a mistake. Can I make it to the top? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Well done, me. But this isn't where he is it? Oh, is he right? He's in that bell tower, isn't he? Appropriate. Because he is a bell cheese. Fine, hello Trampy. Crumbs in the bed are also less acceptable when you share it with someone else. I mean, I've covered this on Twitter, and I don't like sharing a bed. Even if it's someone I truly adore and want to spend every last minute with, don't like sharing a bed. Even if they, even if they, are really generous with the duvet, even if it's... I just don't like sharing a bed. It's too warm, it's too cold.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then
acting
that my life was taken away from me.
I've only got a small role in this game, but I'm going to embrace every single moment of overacting.
Still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume.
#MeToo.
Forgive me. I think you are now ready.
I am not now ready.
What happened 100 years ago?
Skip. What button is skip? I don't want a history lesson. I just want to know where I've got to go and fight the evil.
One must know the story.
Sleep in the same room, not same bed? Yeah, if you like.
King was born into this kingdom.
Quite happy with separate rooms, to be honest.
Created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales.
Boat tramp.
But there was also...
Yeah, sorry Zelda. Go for it.
The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake, just point me in a direction, tell me to kill stuff.
And began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics.
I feel like I'm possibly going to get on badly with the open world nature of the game.
These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers.
Thinking more of hostel rooms when you go on holiday. Free Wi-Fi and often good laundry facilities. Yeah, I get that, I suppose. I would never stay in a hostel, but... Doesn't mean I can afford to stay in a hotel. I just wouldn't go.
Appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they.
We'd already had this discussion with Sarah when she was talking about going back up to Edinburgh this year. and me going with her, and I
100
was
years
like,
ago,
I'm not.
there was a princess
She's quite happy to
who
stay in a
inherited
hostel.
sacred
I was like, I'm
and a
not.
skilled knight at her side.
Not staying in a fucking
It was
hostel.
clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Different people.
We selected 4 skilled individuals.
Oh,
from
you
across
still
Hyrule
banging on,
and
mate.
tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed
I mean,
these
I'm only
pilots
streaming for an
champions.
hour. I think most of it's going to be him
Solidify
talking.
their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
Champions. Oh, they died. That I got. Sad, sad theme tune from the champions.
However,
Oh, still banging on.
the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Just going on the record to say you hate the name Calamity Ganon. Yeah.
The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Oh Jesus, that's terrible voice acting.
That princess was my own daughter. My dear.
You can't see me, I'm just checking my emails at the moment.
And the courageous knight who protected her
courageous
right
knight.
to the very end. That knight was not You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand.
You say my fate took an unfortunate turn?
years later.
Did I meet a
Words
tall,
of guidance
handsome
you've
stranger?
been hearing since your awakening are from Princess
Or do you mean that I died?
Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule
I mean, I've
Castle,
died like
she
10 times in
calls
this
out
game
for my
already.
help.
Just tell me I died.
My daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely
You're watching
regenerate
hour
himself,
26
and
of
nothing
the
will stop him from
Exposition.
consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here.
Is that a Z power bracelet?
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to
There was a
find
great
Ganon.
thing I saw earlier actually. Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon.
Ganon has maintained control over all
I
four
think it was
divine
just screen
beasts,
grabs, so I didn't see a
as well as
video
those
with it,
guardians
but
swarming around Hyrule
yeah, that was really
Castle.
awesome. I'd definitely play a Pokemon
I
game
believe
in
it
this
would be
style.
quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness.
Have a
Follow
whole
the
soother,
road to
mate.
Kakariko Village.
He says
There
croakingly.
you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path
Impapa,
ahead.
Impapa, that's how it
Consult
goes.
the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village.
Cack.
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Oh, now you stop talking. It allows me to sail through the sky. I mean, I like that as a thing, because I do like not dying. Although I'm guessing it still won't save you. Back in 10 minutes or so. Yeah, please do, you know, just restrict the time with the wife to as little as possible, please, for my benefit. Love you, Dave. Actually, I've probably got to go up from the top of the tower, haven't I? That was completely pointless. So in many ways, it's an accurate simulation of life. So where are the dueling peaks and troughs? I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the tower. Unto Great Plateau's tower we'll go. Let's teleport to the top to avoid some really shitty gameplay. It's not shit, it's just climbing. We can all climb, mate. Excuse me. So I think the dueling peaks are those... It's that mountain there, isn't it? And yeah, that's the yellow dot he's marked on my map. Which is jolly nice of him. And we're off. There we go. Oh. Oko, oh no. I don't really have any good weapons at the moment, do I? Let's try and kill him, steal his weapon, because he's got a much bigger weapon than me. And I know it's not the size, but it is also the size. It's not the size that counts, it's where you stick it, as Blackadder said. What's going on? Oh. Kobolds. Bastards. Having a big weapon is really unwieldy. I don't know how people manage it. Oh. Not like that is the answer. It's like the anti-Tommy Cooper. Just like that? No. Not like that. What? Side quest Xenoblade Chronicles 2? are you talking about, Willis? That's a completely different game. I don't know if that's meant to be a knowing, like, reference. I mean, I'm assuming it must be. Either that or my Wii is glitched to fuck through the modding and things. Which is now illegal in China. No, Japan. They're not the same. Wasn't saying they are. Yeah, I don't like that though. It takes you out of the game, like by mentioning a different franchise. Oh, shit. I mean, maybe it just wasn't a good idea for me to come this way. Yeah. Host giveaway. N3TD3V Pixel Crashers. Lots of lovely names of people who are apparently watching, but I think probably aren't real. There's a lot of bots. Anyway. Back to the game, and maybe I should try going around. Yep, even the game thinks so. Yeah, knob off. Oh god, there's another one. Ah, there's a shrine. Don't mind if I do. Mainly because I really like being able to zip around the land using teleports. And it's nice to have these mini dungeons. I mean, I think there are... Actually, I don't know. Are there actual dungeons in this? Do let me know, by the way, if you're watching this on demand or on YouTube. I do upload everything to YouTube, like, as soon as I can after. The quote-unquote best bits of the stream, so you're not sort of sitting through all of this gumph, but that takes time and effort, and I'm certainly lacking one of those things at the moment. I mean, I'm on the verge of taking redundancy, so eventually I'll have nothing but time for a bit. Hopefully only a bit, because I would quite like to get another job and, like, be able to eat. Some would say that the last thing I need to do is eat, but that's medically untrue. That's not how dieting works. You can't just stop eating. I do need to lose weight, though. I know that. I think maybe sometimes people don't... I don't know. I think people probably sometimes don't think that I know that. But I do. I do know that. So, you know, if you're thinking of going, oh, you should lose weight. Yeah. Yeah. Probably a good idea. So that I don't die early. Yeah, that's cheered it up, hasn't it? Stop thinking about death and start thinking about the shrine. In fairness, I had my heart ultrasounded a few months ago, and it's, like, fine. Obviously, that won't be the case if I continue down my Scrooge-like path that I'm taking, but I'm trying to mend my ways. Actually, I'm not, because there's lots of leftover Christmas chocolate at the moment. I say leftover, I mean I went and bought it in the sales, but it was cheap. Cheaper than it would have been, I mean. I mean, I've got half of a bloody big cake down there. I mean downstairs, not like in me nethers. But I do have half of a really big cake. That was a ridiculous purchase. I don't know what I thought I was, like Bruce Bogtrotter or something. Ow. I might clip the bit where I said, yeah, I know I'm fat and I need to lose weight. Because then, anytime someone... I mean, they don't tend to bother, to be honest, but anytime someone on like leaves a comment going, ooh, fatty, I'll be like, I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. And he's gone. I just want to get to that chest in the corner. Because usually the chests in the shrines have like nice weapons and things. The kind of thing I could really do with right now. I know, one viewer. And I think that's me. That's alright, in a way. No, that just takes me back to the entrance. That's not going to help. See, that doesn't work. And I don't know why I thought it might. I genuinely don't... I mean, there's no air current to there. Roman walls. Fine, I'll just grab the orb. Maybe I'll come back for it later. Skip that. I know what it looks like with some shriveled homunculus granting me an orb. I already did the Thanos joke yesterday. Oh no, that red cross isn't anything interesting. It's just where I died last. Ow, bollocks. Run away from the red cross. That's the motto of the St. John's ambulance, that. Whatever happened to St. John's ambulance? Are they still a thing? Oh mate, fuck off. I don't even want to kill you and take your broom, it's worthless. I mean, I will. Oh, sorry, mop. You can tell how much cleaning I do. Well, this seems fine and definitely not the kind of place I might get attacked. Oh, who's this? I mean, saying the end is here, I think if you're actually suicidal, you should probably get on a bridge which is much higher up than this. Obviously, if you're actually suicidal and watching this, then please get help. Call the Samaritans, call your GP. Like, obviously. I've heard nothing but the old stories about Hyrule. Hey Dave, welcome back. How was dinner? What did she cook? Well, don't tell me about it, it's irrelevant. No. Alright, I'm not going anywhere near Hyrule Castle yet. God, Dave. Fish fingers and chips? What are you, 6? I mean, I love you, Dave, but that's ridiculous. That is not an adult. I mean, even like when I'm cooking on my own, I say cooking. Even I don't have fish fingers and chips, mate. I mean, was that by request? Tell me what's going on in your life. Fish fingers and chips. And yeah, I won't lie, I am partly jealous. But only partly, because that's ridiculous. You're normally running on a Tuesday. Well, you have to for the fish fingers and chips. I mean, is that like is that all she can cook? Is that the reason she did fish fingers and chips? Help me understand here, Dave. Because I'm running round with a mop. It has to be something quick. Bung a curry in the microwave. I mean, bung a bit of chicken in the in the oven even. With chips. Chicken and chips. People like that. Nando's. Why didn't you get your wife to make you Nando's? I'd make you Nando's if I was married to you. I mean, I wouldn't. I can't make me Nando's. Maybe that is what I should say, because I'm trying to learn to cook, but I'm finding it overwhelming to even know where to start. And my therapist is on Thursday is going to be like, oh, you didn't do anything then? I'll be like, no. And she'll say, what do you want to cook? And I'll say Nando's. She'll say, Jesus Christ. Actually, she won't. They're not allowed to be judgy. It's the one saving grace. Because let's face it, There's a lot to judge. I've been muted for the last minute or so as she came in. I mean, things are never going to change if you don't address them, Dave. I learned that to me peril. Well, no, that's... Anyway, it's not our usual diet, but we do have quick stuff for when time is short and she needs to cook. I mean, at least have fish fingers, beans and chips so it's a complete meal. Let's go drop down a hole. What's... Oh. I was hoping that would lead me somewhere interesting. Nope. Push the boulder in the hole. Oh. Oh, God. Children of the forest, is that a euphemism? I did have beans and a stack of... I don't have a stack of buttered bread. That's overkill. But I feel like you really should have mentioned the beans, because maybe I would have gone easier on you then. Like, I can't argue with... I can argue with fish fingers. I can't argue with beans. Oh, a slice of buttered bread, not a stack of buttered bread. I mean, that makes more sense. God. Why do I keep going in these situations where I have no weapons? I think I just tried to hug him. Well, I want to learn to cook, I genuinely do. But I don't know where to start, David. It's bloody overwhelming. And it was one of my sort of CBT goals, sort of almost. And I've not done it. I was going to cook a meal. Who mentioned fish fingers? Hey, nibble me, baby. That's not harassment. I'm just saying your name. Honestly, you can't even make sexually suggestive remarks these days. What's the world come into? Something like fajitas from a kid? That's not really cooking, is it? I mean, maybe. I do like a fajita, but... Okay, I've got a serious weaponry problem at this point. I can't take on any mobs because I don't have any good weapons, and I can't get any good weapons without taking on mobs. Sneaky river snail. I guess I've got a bow and arrow. I don't like bow and arrow. It's a good first step. Yeah, maybe. Brilliant. Most of the cooking. I can't fry any. I don't know how to fry. And I know that probably sounds ridiculous, but it's true, isn't it? Effing true. Hashtag effing true. Oh, what am I even doing? For fuck's sake. I don't want to use fire arrows. No. Help me out here, Dave. It's really not going well. Spag bol is easy enough. Well, that's what I've been told, but I'll be honest, it don't seem easy. Heat pan, add oil, add whatever you want to fry, flip it about a bit. It's easy for you to say. Flip it about a bit. What do you think I am? Some kind of tosser? Don't answer that. Ah. Oh, I really want some weaponry that isn't arrows. Do you need to start a cooking stream? Yes, please. Yeah, go on then. Woodcutter's axe, that'll do. Can I chop down their tree? No. It's too big. It's not the only thing around here that's too big. I mean the world map, obviously. No, that's Jamie Oliver. Yeah. How are you, a nibble me baby, anyway? Are you well? Are you well, or are you smell? Can I make it across here? I was wondering where I'd got to. Yeah. Not a lot I can say to that, really. Yeah, soz. I lost the bug for it for a while, to be honest. I mean, this is kind of why I'm... Because I want to play this game in particular anyway, so I figure if I just set it as I will... I'm not very far into the game at all. I did a nearly 2-hour stream last night, and I've been streaming for about 3/4 of an hour now, so yeah. And I mean, yeah, the idea is I'm just going to be... Every time I play the game, I'm going to stream the game. I mean, hopefully, by the time I get to Ganon, Calamity Ganon, I might have as many as, like, 5 people watching. God, imagine that. 5 people watching. I mean, the breakup with Sarah did hit my popularity levels and therefore my numbers quite hard, I think. Partly because I just ended up leaving the sort of shared communities we were in, so I'm not part of those anymore where people did support each other streaming-wise. I mean, I've still got some mates from there, but yeah, I mean, as time goes on and we're not in the same chat rooms and things, it's dwindling off a bit. I think everyone needs a break from streaming now and again, absolutely. Because it's quite a silly thing to do in a way. But yeah, I won't be on for massive amounts longer tonight because I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning. Which, for those of you who are watching on catch up, that's about 9 hours away. And I mean, I need my beauty sleep. There's a reason I'm not on cam. This bloody cough. It's going to finish me off, I tell you. I did go to the GP. She was like, yeah. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, nice. Why would you disable it? I mean, who wants to become famous? Well, I think becoming famous and making millions streaming is quite a difficult thing to do and quite a rare thing to do. I mean, you know, I think anyone, unless you've got a real gimmick or selling point, I think you've missed the boat if you want to become famous streaming now. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm sure people can prove me wrong, but you have to be a bit of an asshole. Well, I think you have to be a bit of an asshole to become famous in the first place. And although I may pretend to be, I'm not. I am at times a bit. We can all be a bit. That is my message for today. You can all be assholes, you just have to want to be. Live your dreams. Especially if your dream is being an asshole. There are some idiots out there, yeah. Although, you know, some of my best friends are idiots. That's not necessarily the same as being an asshole. Yeah, but I feel guilty about it after I would. Come on, get me across the river before I drown. There we go. It's one of the traits we're all born with, and that's very true. We are all born with stupidity. God, check me out, Mission Impossible. Read-a-hee. It's hard to read those names out without feeling like I'm a bit racist. I'll probably do this shrine and then call it a day for now. What's the current mission? I'm going to meet Impa in Kakiriku village. But, you know, I'm not... As much as I'd like this to be entertaining, I'm not guaranteeing it. And I'm not going out of my way to... Oh, God. Oh, no, that was just the basic... That was the one that shows you the mechanic of the shrine. Do I think that one day Link will realise the princess is a pain in the... I mean, yeah. I think all of the different Links come up with that, sort of come to that conclusion eventually. Because you're right, she is. She's a massive asshole. Oh, little Good Place reference. Why do I have a feeling this level's a cock? I mean, that actually went alright, but I think I might have one more to do. I know there's definitely future ones where you've got to kind of tilt things and... yeah. Oh yeah, new Good Place on Friday. No, I've got... Oh, I mean... that worked out alright. Oh, thank you, Cowhome. Just as I'm in the finishing minutes of my stream, so I'll try and pass you on to someone else. But yeah, how you doing? Are you all good? Did you all have a nice stream? What were you playing? It is lovely to see you all. But that's good, because I mean, I've got two viewers, well, two viewers outside of that, so... I feel like it's not... I feel like it's a bit of an insult, raiding with two people. It's... Well, of course it was a fun stream, Disco Alpaca. I mean, it's Cowhome. But yeah, no, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I told myself I would only do till 8:30. Trippy but fun. Cool, awesome. But yeah, so this is where I'm saving for now. So the question is, who can I bung you lot onto? You know, I'm very grateful for the many viewers I now have. Do feel free to catch me on YouTube, or, you know, catch up, or don't. I am, you know, I'm easy, like Sunday morning. Oh, let's Misky's doing stuff. Let's send you in on Misky, shall we? Just bought Breath of the Wild at the weekend, so no spoilers. Yeah. You're watching from in the bath, Lubrush. Wow, that's... I admire your dedication. Is it /raid or /host? Yes, it is. Okay, so hopefully I'll say goodbye, thank you all for joining. Oh.
That's a clever move. Uh-oh. PDT's raiding. Hey, dude, who have you got with you? Oh, Cowhomey. I love that the boss taking an instant dislike to you. What? And Lou Brush, how are you lot getting timed out? I've upped the caps. I can't make it any higher. Hey, Alpaca. Won't leak out to know people. The second raided a stream. What? You got cow raided on your stream, so you thought you dumped them all here. Wise idea. Why not send them over to another shambles?